in practice. First, injunctions. These are orders requiring a party to stop doing something, known as prohibitory injunctions, or to take an action, called mandatory injunctions. Injunctions are especially common when harm is ongoing or could cause irreparable injury. Second, specific performance. A court orders a party to fulfill a contractual obligation, which is more common in contracts but sometimes arises in civil or tort contexts. Third, restitution or unjust enrichment remedies, including constructive trusts and equitable liens. Requires a defendant to return property or the value of the property unjustly gained. Fourth, courts may grant rescission or reformation of agreements to correct mistakes, misrepresentation, or unfairness. All of these remedies allow courts to fashion relief that is fair and tailored to the circumstances, rather than relying solely on money damages. To illustrate how equitable remedies work in Arizona, let's look at two court cases. The first is Murdoch Bryant Construction Inc. versus Pearson from 1985. In this case, a contractor performed site preparation and blasting work under contract based on estimates provided by the defendant. Because the estimates were incorrect, the contractor performed more work than anticipated. Instead of suing purely for damages, the contractor chose to rescind the contract and sought restitution, an equitable remedy. The court granted the restitution, ordering the defendant to pay for the value of the extra work performed. This case demonstrates how, even when a contract is rescinded, equity can require the defendant to compensate the plaintiff to prevent unjust enrichment. The second example involves injunctive relief in Arizona. In cases involving wrongful eviction or property disputes, Arizona courts have granted preliminary injunctions to prevent irreparable harm while legal questions are resolved. For instance, plaintiffs facing the threat of eviction may obtain an injunction restoring their occupancy until the underlying title dispute is resolved. This shows how equitable remedies remain vital in Arizona today, allowing courts to preserve rights and prevent ongoing harm when monetary damages would be insufficient. So why do these remedies matter to young lawyers? Equitable remedies give us tools to achieve justice when monetary compensation is inadequate. They are essential when harm is continuous, ongoing, or irreparable, when a defendant has been unjustly enriched, or when money alone cannot restore a plaintiff's rights. Even when